Through the gate, will get their very own Celtic team calendar. Bring your family and friends. Celtic fans, be here for our Boston Celtics beanie giveaway day. Every fan in the building gets a Boston Celtics beanie.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage. We take a look at the Celtics. What a show they're putting on so far. Undefeated in NBA Cup play at 3-0. And these fans are loving the play from their team.
Well, that's one way to start Cup play. You'd anticipate this team going deep into this tournament because they are playing with loads of confidence.
And now, checking out how Miami is doing. Remember now, this is their last group stage game in the Cup. They're sitting at 2-1.
So to advance into the quarterfinals, they have to win here on the road. This is a major test for this team.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Jeremy Sohan. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Johnson. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard. Now Jaquez. After the missed three from Derek White. Jaquez the pass to Johnson. Pass to Adebayo. Not going to go that time. Good defense by MP. Tatum dishes to Brown. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Sohan the pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Heat. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his team on the board to start the game for Miami. Now, here's MP. White finds MP. White, bounce pass. Brown, the pass to Yang. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And how about MP responding in kind to that triple?
Pass to Sohan. Now, here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Jaquez against Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. Sohan, the pass to Jaquez. Inside, Adebayo, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
It's his first trip to the line. And the second free throw, good. Now, MP. Outside, White. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here's Tatum for three. And Brown pulls it down. Miami trailing. To the inside. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And it's White missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Lobs it up for Jaquez. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Tatum. Great D that time from Johnson. The Heat leading by 3. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Adebayo. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now, here's Johnson. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Sohan finds Jaquez. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Jaquez can't hit. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. MP dishes to Tatum. MP passes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Boston, no good that time either.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Johnson outside. Pass to Adebayo. Now Sohan. A three-pointer, no good. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Sohan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is the 4th and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these 2 teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And here's Adebayo outside. And Boston with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific 4th quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
Now Tatum following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. Hayes with the screen for Brown. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Charlotte. Here's Brown. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. White the pass to MP. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami leading by 3. Sohan inside, guarded by Tatum. Jaquez outside. Adebayo with the screen on MP. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jaquez has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Timberwolves delivered in a big way. He added 37 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And Miami has possession after Jaylen Brown's miss. Pass to Furphy. Drops in the tray.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Brown. He has yet to score. MP with a screen on Jaquez. And here's Tatum for 3. Great positioning on the putback.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Sohan. Tatum against Jaquez. And here is Johnson. Here's Furphy. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Sohan with the ball. He's picked up by White.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tatum kicks to MP. And they pick up 2. MP's got 11.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Jaquez outside. Here's Sohan, guarded by Tatum. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Got that one up quick. And now just a 4-point Heat lead.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Adebayo kicks to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. That's 7 points for Johnson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Yang.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Ware's checked in, and it's Jovic in for Sohan. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics, trailing by 5. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And here are the Heat now after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Down low, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
The Heat leading by 5. Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Ware, fires from deep. Here's Jovic. Kept alive, so the wing on the left. Here's Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics shooting just 35% to start the game. Sasser finds MP. That one drops for him. And now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Here's Brown. Covered by MP. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Brown. Covered by MP. Ware passes to Brown. Here's Jovic. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
MP outside. Pass to Nora. Screen by MP. Brown gets a screen from Yang, and it's Brown that time on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Furphy. Furphy's got 7. Celtics trail by 3. Brown kicks to MP. Pass to Walsh. MP with a screen on Jaquez. There's Brown with the 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat leading by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been Miami, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. With league-wide focus doors on size at every position, we've seen the demise of the traditional point guard.
So, Kevin, the first point you make is absolutely valid. Even 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", we're seeing point guards of that size. And not only are they exceptional passers, they like to score it. So that's first and foremost. But what I believe ultimately is, if you're 6'3" and under and you still bring a special amount of skill, there's going to be a place for you.
They've got Marcus Sasser. Tatum out there with Hayes. Then it's MP. And it's Walsh in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum from 3. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
And the Heat making a change here. Zohan's checked in.
Jeremy Sohan.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Miami making a change here. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Gang pass to Tatum. MP looking around. Tatum's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Adebayo with the screen on Tatum to the middle. Adebayo down low. Working on Hayes. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Easily outside. Outside, Jamison. Pass to Furphy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Furphy's got 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
So it's Miami now after the basket by Boston. Easily outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Adebayo. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Adebayo's got his second basket. Down low, here's Yang, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, what a move by MP. Just relentlessly attacking the rim.
The Heat trail by 8. Outside, Jamison. Pass to Furphy. And the Heat, another 3.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Boston's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Back to MP. It's tipped. Outside, Jamison. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Tatum, no good.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Puts the move on. A nice shot by Walsh. He's got 6.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Jamison with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Beasley. To the left side wing. Outside, Jamison. Here's Beasley. Inside. Hayes with the steal. MP, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Furphy. The Heat trail by 5. Adebayo finds Sohan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. In 4th, the Heat.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Some changes for Boston. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum, and it's White in for Marcus Sasser. Now an update on Nikola Jovic from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Miami. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. Now it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Pass to Brown. Johnson with a screen on White. Back to Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's got 9.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
I'll tell you, take the momentum from the drive as a launching pad. MP, ready to go.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Jordan Moore. He's checked in for Hayes. Johnson against MP. Moore, the pass to Yang. And the 3 off target.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
A baseline J. Here's Adebayo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And it's White missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
2 minutes.
Pass to Brown.
2 minutes.
Jaquez with the screen on White. Now here's Adebayo. Now Sohan. He picked up 18 points in the last one against the Hornets in Charlotte.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
And the dunk by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible. How much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
MP outside. It's stolen by Adebayo. High post Johnson. And stolen by White. MP passes to Walsh. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Adebayo. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Now here's Brown. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 10 points.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. Boston trailing. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Here's MP. He's guarded by Johnson. Brown dishes to MP. What a move, MP!
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Adebayo. Defense right on him. 1 second left. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
You take a look at the Heat, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Sohan is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Johnson, and it's Brown in at the 2 guard.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Here's Brown. Jaquez outside. Adebayo the screen. To the paint. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call. And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in.
Now with 3 lineup for the Celtics. Number 3.
Review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it.
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
Is overturned.
See the slow motion replays. you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Back to Sohan, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 5th in steals, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up again. MP on the follow. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
I'll tell you, love the hustle from MP, doing whatever it takes to keep the play alive.
Pass to Hackett. Over to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. And Boston with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 6 points.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
MP kicks to Brown. MP sets the screen for Brown. Offline with his 3. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Jaquez outside to the inside. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
At the elbow, it's MP. MP taking flight.
Nice decision by MP. If you see a lane to the bucket, you put it on the deck and attack.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. MP is number 1.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Sohan, the pass to Jaquez. And here is Johnson. Here's Sohan. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
MP kicks to Brown. From the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. Light covering. Brown, the pass to Adebayo. Pass to Jaquez. Shoots over Brown. Jaquez can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Jaquez with the rebound.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. MP finds Hayes. Now MP. Pass to Tatum. No good on the 3. The Heat with the lead. Here's Brown. He's got 6. Sohan with the ball. Adebayo with the ball. Covered by Hayes.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Tatum kicks to MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Brown. Sohan inside, guarded by Tatum. It's deflected. White, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now a 3-point Celtic lead. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Heat also with the sub. Ware's checked in. Now, Sohan, 13 points in the game. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Celtics leading by 3. Now, here's MP. 33 points for him. Out to the right wing. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Johnson outside. Connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Miami.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And MP throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Ware passes to Jaquez. To the paint. Stolen away. Johnson against Tatum. Back to Johnson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Tatum passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. To the wing right side. Sohan. That's in. Coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to MP. Celtics passing it around. Here's Walsh. There's Brown with the 3. And Ware pulls it down.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Jaquez the pass to Ware. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Yang. MP finishes inside.
Oh, that's a tough finish by MP. Go ahead.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jordan Ward. He's checked in for Boston. Marcus Sasser comes in for Jason Tatum. And the Heat making a change here. Jaquez outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the Heat making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Back to MP. MP with a screen on Beasley. Sasser gets the bucket.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
Pass to Hackett. Beasley outside. Here's Furphy. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Brown dishes to MP. To the right side. Sasser finds MP. MP sets the screen for Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Walsh, covered by MP. Walsh can't get it to go. Boston trailing. And here's Brown outside, and Ware pulls it down.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Beasley outside. Here's Walsh. He's covered by Sasser.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for MP. First in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Jamison is checked in for Jaime Hackett. Inside, here's Walsh. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Furphy. Pass to Walsh. 1:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. That one falls. Walsh has got 7.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And MP throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. MB is number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
The Celtics making a switch here. Wara checked in. Palmer passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Walsh. Over Yang. Walsh can't get it to go. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Here's Furphy, 13 points in the game. Beasley outside. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication.
He's checked in for Beal. Hard, he's checked in for Miami. Marcus Sasser is out there with MP. Then it's Tatum, and it's Walsh in at the 4 slot. That's the Boston 5. Palmer passes to MP. Celtics passing it around. Here's Sasser. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to MP. Pass to Sasser. Clock is at 3. Shoots it up.
I'll tell you have to love the effort right there from Malik Beasley, working overtime to create that coverage.
Down low, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he makes the first.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. MP finds Sasser. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Furphy, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Gang pass the ball. No good from outside.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Hard kicks to Beasley. To tie it up. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
MP, good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
MP against Beasley. And the foul on Marcus Sasser. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Ware. There's a good screen. Here's Jamison, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That free throw good from Jamison. And a new group in for the Heat. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Boston leading by 3. Pass to Sasser. Back to MP. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's Furphy. He's covered by Sasser. Sohan with the ball. Out left to the wing. 11 feet away. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Sasser finds MP. Boston again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Pass to Tatum. Here's the three. Drains the three-pointer.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Jaquez outside. Here's Furphy. Johnson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Good. Adebayo's got 19 points.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Good work there as it goes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Furphy. He's covered by Sasser. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 47 points for MP.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in the zone all night.
Pass to Furphy. Now here's Adebayo. Now Sohan. Now Sasser. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Walsh. Back to MP. Palmer passes to Yang. Celtics passing it around. Austin needs to get off a shot. Tatum. The putback. The rebound by Johnson. The Heat trail by 5. Sohan finds Jaquez. Back to Sohan. Fires the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Christian Brown's checked in for Miami to tie it up. And it's Sohan missing. Boston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Celtics lead by 5.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Jaquez against Brown. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. That's now 8 points for Jaime Jaquez. Pass to Hayes. There's the lob to Brown. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Brown. Sohan with the ball. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. For 3. Rebound by Sohan.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
On the wing, Jaquez. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking those shots. Give MP credit, showing some skill right there, drawing the whistle.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. To take the lead. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Yang. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Sohan. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by MP. Count it. That's now 22 points for Johnson. The Celtics with the lead. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. And it's blocked. One-on-one here. And it's Brown missing. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And here is Johnson. Adebayo with the screen on MP. Such a wide open look. Johnson's got it all tied up now for Miami.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that one, good.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. To the paint. Here's Johnson.
Defense is all about mindset. MP was locked and loaded on that shot.
Offensive rebound. On to White. Launches it. Good on the triple. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Johnson with it. Out to the wing. Here's Brown. Light covering. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaylen Brown. It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Johnson drops them both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Tatum dishes to Brown. Here's MP. The shot's good. Brown making the play. MP's got 53.
What a moment for MP. This guy has guts in the clutch.
Here's Sohan, guarded by Tatum. Johnson outside. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off with the layup. And that's an intentional foul. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's MP. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 55.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
On the inbound, money!
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Stolen by Tatum. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Miami has possession. To the left wing. Here's Sohan. Misses the 3. And Hayes kicks to MP. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They play that well.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Way to bring home that W.